field, number 1, Calypso Mistress for Josh Duggan. Number 2, He's a Bergstein for Brian Gath. Number 3, Orion Blaster for Glenn Douglas. Number 4, Pray Tell's been moved into trial number 9. Number 5, Lord Alpha for John Matthews. And number 6, Miss Tyler for David Miles. Green light. They're set on a journey now. Coming up pretty well on the inside was Calypso Mistress, also with Orion Blaster. He's Bergstein going back last of all. On the outside, Lord Alpha and Miss Tyler going to make its way into second last. As they're all trying to find their positions, running very keenly in front is Calypso Mistress for Josh Duggan. In the second position, going in behind that leader now, was Orion Blaster for Glenn Douglas. Also with Lord Alpha for John Matthews, 2 back to pegs. Another 10 metres off it was Miss Tyler for David Miles. And he's a Bergstein for Brian Gath back last of all. They all found the positions now, all in Indian file for the 6-horse field. For this 5-horse field, sorry. And they're fairly spread out as they're passing the mile marker. And it's Calypso Mistress in front, hoping to lead all the way for Josh Duggan. Orion Blaster in the second position behind that leader. 2 back to pegs, about 5 metres off it was Lord Alpha. Miss Tyler is another 5 metres off it, and he's a Bergstein back last of all. No moves have been made yet. Heading out the back straight, round in that corner. They're about to be heading into the front straight. They're going to get that bell for the 2150 here for trial number 7 for these paces. And it's Calypso Mistress in front. Orion Blaster in behind their leader, also with Lord Alpha, Miss Tyler, and he's Bergstein. So no moves have been made yet as they're making their way into the front straight. They're getting that bell now. And it's still Calypso Mistress. Orion Blaster in behind that. Under a bit of pressure now was Lord Alpha into third. It doesn't want to run on. Miss Tyler's making its way into third now and pulling out. He's a Bergstein. As they're making their way around that corner, approaching 100 metres, heading to Aldebaran Park back straight for the final time. Up in the tempo a little bit quicker now, but the tempo's been pretty solid. And it's still Calypso Mistress in front. Orion Blaster in behind that leader. Another 10 metres or 15 metres off it was Miss Tyler for David Miles. Is catching up pretty quickly now. Also with He's a Bergstein dying off and Lord Alpha back last of all. As they're making their way into the back straight for the final time. Passing the 600 metres and it's still Calypso Mistress. Orion Blaster is breathing down the leader's neck into second. Into third was Miss Tyler. Is now pulling out, now making the moves. Also pulling out in front of it was Orion Blaster. So Miss Tyler's making its way into 1-1. Also with He's Bergstein and Lord Alpha. As they ran in the Great Ocean Road Real Estate home turn, passing the 400 metres, heading in the front straight for the final time is still Orion Blaster now putting his nose in front of Miss Tyler on the outside, trying to run home late on the outside. Miss Tyler, also with Orion Blaster, Calypso Mistress under a bit of pressure, also with He's a Bergstein and Lord Alpha. As they're heading into the front straight, it's still Miss Tyler. It's unleashed about 20 metres in front of the rest of the field now. Miss Tyler for David Miles. In the second was Orion Blaster in a solid second, also with Calypso Mistress, but it's all Miss Tyler. Miss Tyler's going to win it by 20 or 30 metres. In the second position was Orion Blaster, also with Calypso Mistress in the third. Running home pretty good was Lord Alpha, also with He's a Bergstein back last of all.